Hey guys, welcome back to Ashley's Homestead Adventures. We are on the farm again. It's evening after work and I am just kind of running around doing chores and getting things done around the farm. So come along, we'll see what we can get into. 37 eggs on this gloriously muddy day. Thank you ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate your contributions to the farm. Miss Velvet's stall's done. And her water is clean and almost filled. Ooh. And I am going to have to go put a t-shirt on. I don't know what I was thinking, putting a hoodie on. It's 72 degrees outside and humid because we've got storms coming in. We're supposed to get quite a bit of rain in the next couple days. So I gotta go change. It's hot. Look at this wonderful stuff. Mr. Wonderful just picked me up another load of sawdust from a local mill that we get the sawdust from for my stalls. And this eventually, it goes into the stalls and then it goes into my compost. It breaks down really fast and turns into black gold. Miss Maggie's stall's done. Mr. Chance's stall is done. Hey, buddy. He says, is it dinner time yet? Close. I have my arms full of wet minerals that need to be replenished in the kids' stalls. Chance needs both, so we're going to give him kelp and salt. Oh no, I just gave him kelp in both of them. Shoot. Oh well. I'll just move all the kelp over. And we'll put salt. I'll go get more kelp for Josie. We will do kelp for Josie. Yes, ma'am. Josie's stall is done. No, it's not dinner time yet. Close. Oh my goodness, peanut gallery. I have to finish my work first and then we'll get dinner. You guys have got green lips from kelp. Gracie's stall is done. Only two that needed hay tonight was these two hoodlums, Chance and Josie. So they got fresh hay. Everybody else has got hay still left in their stalls. Okay, grains are all made up. We have a couple getting apples, and then we have 3 getting corn on the cob for snacks today. Everybody's enjoying their dinner. The girls are waking up from their naps, getting ready for a night of hunting, right girls? And turn the light off here. We are headed in to start or do whatever I need to do with bread tonight. I don't even know where I'm at. I don't remember from this morning. It's been a long day. So we'll see where we're at in our bread making for the day and do what we need to do there. You guys ever have days like that where it's just You're just so busy that you just don't remember where you were in the morning by the time evening comes around in your task list or your chore list. Or I know you guys do. I know I'm not the only one, right? Tell me I'm not the only one. Okay, it would appear that I have a loaf that has been fermenting on the counter all day. This is an original sourdough loaf. Recipe's right there if you would like to screenshot it. And this needs to be shaped and put in the Benetton and put in the fridge to proof overnight. That is all we have to do for bread tonight, which is not a ton, which is good. Hey look, imagine that. There's a cupboard open. The Benetton basket ready. I store my Benettons with their canvas liners inside out or upside down, however you want to say it, so that the inside of it that I bake in doesn't get dirty or dusty. Treat it with rice flour every time. I do it every time. If you don't do it every time and it's working for you, perfect. It's just my OCD. I have to do it every time. Okay, it's a little sticky. Not a clean bowl. It's okay. It's not terribly overproofed, just a little bit. This is kind of a last stretch and fold. It's kind of a last effort to create gluten strands, more gluten strands, but you want to stretch it, but you see all those glorious little bubbles. All across, and that's a bubble. You don't want to pop those. Those are air pockets that will create the holes in your sourdough bread, which are butter catchers. The more butter catchers, the better. At least that's my philosophy. Pretty sticky. All right, she is. Cover her up, put her in the fridge, and I'll bake her tomorrow morning. Here is a sourdough discard sandwich loaf that we baked this morning. And here's an update on little Miss Figgy. She's about ready to go outside. Look at all the new growth on her. From here up is all new growth on that, just on that one stem. From here up is all new growth. And our incubator, we are T-minus 16 days to hatching. It's exciting. Bossy stays close for sure. She doesn't want to miss it. Okay, nice breeze tonight. If it's too bad, I'll just mute it and add some music on top. But we are headed out to the garden. I have got some things to do out there. Okay, so we are out in the tub garden is what I've labeled this. And these are just Crystal Licks tubs. They're cow mineral tubs that people buy at the feed stores. And I picked them up after they had already been used and they were empty, and we have a whole row of them here. There's 36 of them total, and I am out here working on getting them weeded. The only thing that we have growing is there are some leeks up in these front pots up here, and I will be leaving those, but I'm going to get this row weeded first and then maybe plant some seeds. I got some kale and sunflower seeds I want to put in here, but I want to get this one row weeded first. So that whole row is now weeded and ready to amend. So I'm gonna go get a bucket of compost in the tractor, and I'll work my way down and amend all of these buckets with compost. That is my compost piles. You guys have seen my compost piles along my barn. I do something called cold composting. And that is basically just, it's a long composting process. Those piles behind me are about 6 months old, and we kind of just turn our piles like once a month, and it's from the manure that I collect out of the chicken coops and off of my farm from the horses, and we cold compost it. And so we have the 4 piles up next to the barn. Those are the newer piles, and then we have the garden piles, and the one in the back is the newer, so we will pull from the one here closest to me and get these tubs amended, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll have time to get some seeds in the ground because we have rain coming. So it would be great to let the rain get them nice and saturated. Okay, now that we are all beautiful on one side and ready to plant, I am going to put some red Russian kale in, as well as some chocolate cherry sunflowers. The chocolate cherry sunflowers, 65 to 75 days. Brown to cherry blooms reach 4 to 6 inches across, and velvety soft petals erupt like a starburst from a deep obsidian center. These pollen-bearing flowers are multi-branching. And red Russian kale. Flat leaf leaves are dark green while the stems are purple, tender leafed, and can grow 2 to 3 feet tall. Mild sweet flavor. Okay, you guys, and like I said, I'm not going to water those in tonight because we are expecting a ton of rain. Actually, one of the things that I need to do is grab my rain gauge and get it, excuse me, get it outside so that we can measure some of the rains that we're going to be getting. Some parts of the state are expected to get over 6 inches of rain in between this weekend, like through Wednesday or something. I don't know. It's a lot of rain, but we get a lot of rain in the spring. That's just part of what happens here in north central Arkansas. So I am not going to water those in, but generally I would if it was going to be dry. I'm going to let the rain water them in. I so appreciate you guys coming along with me today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next one. Yours truly. Got it.